Have you ever been to a networking event and left feeling dirty? Yeah, sort of that used feeling. You've gone and given and everyone's just take, and you haven't got anything in return. You've left feeling just disappointed. Hi, my name's Edward Plant from the Business League. The Business League is a growing community of business owners who support each other grow their business. So have you been to a networking event where you've just felt you've been taken advantage of? Where you've turned up, people have taken from you, you've bled, you've given, and then people have just taken off without even so much as a hey, how are you? What do you do? It's not great. And we know this because we've recently had someone in our community that we felt was just taking and wasn't supporting others and helping. And so we've asked them to leave our community. But that is another soapbox opportunity for me down the track. But what I really want to do is talk at how you deal with those people that just take, that are a bit toxic, demanding of your time without really giving, listening and building a relationship with you. So really I've just got 3 simple tips on how to change this, to look after yourself and make sure you're in a more powerful position so you don't get sucked into those people's stories, drama and end up leaving feeling used and abused. So the first tip is you need to get out of the conversation as quick as possible. You need an eject button that you can hit and get out of there. It's the old party trick. I don't know if you've ever seen it on, I think I first saw it in 4 Weddings and a Funeral, where you're at a party, you're with somebody, you either say something and need to get out of there, or you're with the person and you just really would prefer to be somewhere else. And it's the old, you scull your drink and then go, oh, look at that, I've finished my drink, I'm going to go get another drink. And you wander off to get it. It's the how do you get quickly out of a conversation at a networking event. And it's having that bag of tricks so that you can exit it quickly. The conversation interrupter and changer to give yourself space and remove you. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is conversation changer. So I have a couple of comments, questions, things that you can quickly bring out of your bag of tricks and change the conversation to remove them from talking about themselves all the time or whatever they're doing. And that can be as simple as, regardless of what they're talking about, doing the political statement. You know how politicians, regardless of what question they get asked, they give you an answer they want to give. So it's sort of doing that back to them. So they can be talking about anything under the sun. You go, oh, speaking of that, it reminds me of, and it may not remind you of, but you just go into a different tangent or a different question that you can fire back to them that can change the shift, the energy and change the direction of the conversation. So have some conversation turners. The third is quite simple and it only works if you know in advance. But the third is stay away from those people. If you know them, stay away. Just don't go to them. And if you do go knowing that you're going to say hi and get out quickly, or pass them by and on purpose say, hey, how you doing? And keep walking. So they're the 3 tips. Get an eject button, get a conversation changes, or stay away. So after every one of our events, we follow up with the guests, check in how they've enjoyed the event, what they've got out of it, and get any feedback off them. We're continually endeavouring to raise the bar in everything we do. But one of the feedbacks that I consistently get after every single breakfast is the quality of people in the room and that inviting feel that every guest has. So they come, they're welcomed, and they're just amazed by the top quality businesses that are always at the events that we hold with the Business League. So my recommendation is hang around at one of those events that has top quality people, that you're welcomed, and it's great energy. So what I'd like to do now is, if you haven't been to one of our breakfasts, I'd like to invite you along to our next breakfast. Just jump on the link below and check out which one works for you. But that's all I've got time for. So how to get over that dumped and trashed and used feeling at networking events. And I hope those 3 tips help you. It's Edward Plant signing off for the Business League.